Hello and welcome to the video. So this video is going to be about how to improve your appointment booking rate for your solar, roofing or home improvement company. This can work for any home improvement or like whether you're a company, contractor, can really just work with anyone. So if you're trying to get more appointments and you're getting leads but you're not getting appointments, this is going to really help for you. Or if you're just trying to get more sales and grow your business at all, this is going to help massively. So I'll take you through the full system. So first of all, in order to obviously get more appointments, you need to put your brand out there, put yourself out there, and one way you do that is through advertising. So Facebook and Instagram ads works really well for home improvement. You can do Google as well, but the same applies for all of this too. So first of all, if we're doing a Facebook and Instagram ad, basically we want to have a really crazy offer. So what I mean by that and a crazy offer is basically you want to have something that's going to like hook people in, whether that's a discount. So say if you have solar panels and you can give a discount if they buy the battery system too, or for example, if it's a roof replacement, you can actually give them like a complimentary gutter clean or something like that, just to add in and give it like a bonus. And you can also basically just research the market and see what's working well, like what the government's giving out, like grants, tax benefits, and then including that, especially in the solar and roofing niche, is very important. So yeah, once you've did that, you can qualify them through a survey, landing page, or a lead form. So that's what I currently do. And this basically just qualifies and gets as much people here qualified in as possible. And that's one way of actually getting someone to book in. So we can cover database reactivation after this whole thing. So yeah, once they're qualified, once they're in the pipeline, they're going to have immediately an option to book, whether that's at the end of the landing page, the survey, or the lead form. And if they didn't book, so say if they just ignore the call to action to book, you're going to have automated text messages and emails following up with this person for every day for 5 days constantly, and then like every other day or something like that, just more of a longer term nurture. In addition to this, which is really powerful, if you're not already doing this within your business, then could be why you're not getting the results you want, and it's calling the lead. So honestly, at least 2 times a day for the first 5 days once they become a lead, and you want to get this as soon as possible. So literally within 5 minutes if you can. So these automated text messages and emails, which I've set up with my system, they go out straight away. So even if you miss that, there's still a chance they can book in. But really, you want to maximize everything. So even if you have a salesperson, you can take care of this for you. And then obviously leaving voicemails as well. And this is what you're going to use to book them in over the span of 5 days. And then after the 5 days, put them into a longer term nurture where they could become an appointment after a week, 2 weeks. So that's how you would do that. There's a lot more into this, but this is a broad overview of the system. And from there, so what happens if the person becomes a lead, which happens a lot, and they don't book in? So obviously everyone who becomes a lead is not going to book in, but you want to maximize that as much as possible. So if for example, if they get booked in for this in-person quote, you want to notify, so you set up the automations to notify the business and the sales team, and then you have the appointment reminders to remind them for that in-person appointment. And what you can do as well, which can help probably conversion rates as well in the end of the sales cycle, is to have like a pre-call for the appointment. So just like an introduction call kind of before you go out to their house, and this is going to massively help as well. So yeah, this covers the main portion, and this is just a broad overview. It can go a little more in depth than this, definitely. But it's just to give you an idea of like the system that you would use to increase this. So then, yeah, once the appointment's attended, you either got won or lost. So it's either you collect the deposit and you go ahead with the service, and from there you can set up automations in the system to request a review for your work and then instantly get a testimonial. And then from there, we can filter that back into the front. So you can have more testimonials on the front end, and it's just going to be like a snowball effect. And it's just going to help your brand massively doing this. So you can automate this whole thing, and basically make it a lot easier for your business. So, and another thing obviously is referrals. So you can set up a referral program and have that like as an automatic like, email or text message or something like that, where you can basically ask if someone could like if they could refer you to someone, and you could include like I don't know like a free repair for which they can use. Like say if they have the solar panel installation or like a roof, for example, you can include a free repair if they refer you back to someone. So this is just gonna like snowball effect and gain more business that way too. And you can have this fully automated with your team to remind them to do this, or just to have it sent out on email, which is very very good. So, and obviously, what happens if you've lost the appointment and they haven't been closed? So, from there you could put them into a long term nurture sequence, which is going to be put in for people who don't book an appointment as well. And this could be like 6 or 12 months or even more, where it's just going to be automations for text messages and emails. So this is where you can include testimonials, benefits of your service, and just keep reminding these people. So then eventually they'll become nurtured with what you're doing, your marketing, and they'll actually end up booking an appointment, and they could turn into a sale. Maybe they might not turn into a sale now, but they could turn into a sale 6 months down the line. So if you don't already have this system in place, you're definitely leaving a lot of money on the table. And yeah, so that's like the full system, what you would use. And another part of the system is the database reactivation. So it's kind of obviously past leads that didn't go into appointments or sales, or past customers. So you could set up a crazy offer again, whether that's a smaller job just to get the foot in the door, or like a free inspection. So you could send this all out on a mass email and text campaign, and this is just going to go through the full system again, and it's an extra way of getting more sales and revenue without spending money on ads. So that's why it's really good. So yeah, if you're not using every single part of this to its full potential, you're definitely missing out, and you could be growing your revenue and business a lot more by using this system, purely because it can run on autopilot, and you don't lose out in the leads that didn't close, and you're basically nurturing everyone on the back end to eventually become a client or a customer for your either home service, roofing, or solar business. So yeah, this is a full system. So the last thing I would say is, if you want to check out this system more in depth, and I could show you how this could potentially help you and your business, and I could implement this system for you. Everything from the ads to the automations to the review requests and testimonials, stuff like that. I can set up that whole system for you and get that to run on autopilot for your business and help you grow. So yeah, if that's something that interests you, I'm going to leave a link on the description, and I'm also going to leave in some of my profiles and stuff like that. So if you want to reach out to me, you can do that, and we can have a simple discovery call and go from there to see if it's something that I can help you with or not. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.